Alrighty. Okay, so this game should be Pachimari versus Dragon's Guard. This is our week 3 tier 4 match. I'm just waiting to make sure I have Pachimari's roster correct, and then we can get this all started. I need to tweet this out as well. Okay. Tonic, Clef, Frog, and Ace. And then Husky and Bee. Who's casting today? That would be me, Lily, the co-owner. No sleeping then. I believe Lion is Patchy's. Hello, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Alrighty. I can't spell. Okay, we're just waiting for Patchy to say they are ready. Oh. Alrighty, there we go. Alrighty, we're gonna get this match started now. Pachimari versus Dragon Guards, week 3 of the tier 4 matches.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Alrighty.
Initiating match.
Let me make sure this stream went into game streams. It did. Alrighty.
Ready for battle.
Okay. So, from both sides, it looks like we are going to be running the Reinhardt McCree. And Moira as well. It does look like Dragon's Guard is going to stick with their usual double main support. Which, on this map, I think can work pretty well. I prefer to run the Lucio, though, because neither team are running the Lucio, it should be okay. Looks like there's going to be a Diva Ball for our off tanks. I'm going to run a mix. Oh, and Husky is going to get B-Dog here. Well, they are evenly matched.
All patched up.
Skinny does get the res, but she does go down for it. It looks like Dragons is going to cleanly get the first point capture here. And they've already built up a Shatter and a High Noon. Ace is matching a pretty similar ult charge as Zeke here, though they do not have really much else to match it. Both teams are actually coming up on quite a few ults. Coalescence coming in from Dragon's Guard here as they advance forward, trying to push in. B-Dog catching Ace out. And Phoenix takes the pin into the backline, taking out both Husky and Clef. And another fight win for Dragon's Guard. The mine's coming in from Pachimari, but the Noon coming out again from Dragon's Guard catches Hammond. Shatter coming out from Phoenix, catching Chu? And now Sights from Pachimari. They're quite even here. Oh.
You should be at peak performance level.
This is a very split fight. Frog almost gets out again there. The pin coming in, catching a Hammond, but now Phoenix is out of position. Tire being thrown from Dragon's Guard catches Husky. Oh, Platonic getting trapped. And now the High Noon. Oh. And they don't get a touch. Dragons takes the first one 0 to 100. I feel like if
0 to 1.
Apache had either decided to just move in,
Ready for battle.
like right when they were getting those picks, or take a quick group up before doing so, I feel like they definitely could have won that fight. It was quite winnable. They had Frog in the back line in a good position, but they did not take that opportunity to do so. Looks like our only swap is going to be B-Dog switching to the Sombra instead of the Symmetra instead of the Junkrat, and a Mercy instead of a Moira from Dragons. And they are already on the point here. They're going to have a huge advantage if the teleporter is in. Patch. Oh, and that's a big anti from Marshmallow. Let's just send them right in here. They do get 2 picks in return, though. One of them being Res. The point is now captured for Dragon's Guard. Turrets are just melting their tanks here. They really do need to get rid of those. Letting the Symmetra walk all over them. Oh, and the 3-man from Phoenix. Though they do put the Valk into this as well. Pachimari is going to be coming up on Sights, Blossom, and their healer ults. As well as a Flux here. They're going to have 5 ults to about 3 from Dragon's Guard. Ooh, and Frog gets the Mercy. But Husky is taken down in return. Ace does now have the Blossom. Just a question of how he wants to use this. While Nano and High Noon come out from Dragon's Guard, and Apache still hasn't used a single ult. This is not at all looking good for Apache here. I do not believe they'll get another touch. Or they will! Ace on the point. Taken down quick. They still are here though. Ace does have the— oh, he has the Blossom, but he gets shattered. Their healers still are on the point, however. This can be stalled, I believe. And that'll be a 2-0 for Dragons on first map Lijiang. Wow. I don't think Patchy played that map very well. They weren't— oh, their supports were lagging apparently, but they weren't using ults there, and they didn't really get stable pushes together, and it just— Dragons just kind of walked on them. It's not a good look for Patchy there. Okay, next map will be Hanamura. Hana. Wait. Yes, Hanamura. Not that one. Okay, let me check swaps. Zenic for Slam. Zenic. Excalibur #1 in standings. Well, I personally haven't watched any of Excali's games, but They do look like a very, very good team compared to a lot of our teams in our tier 4 scene. Um, I will mention, however, to combat that, they are tied with Emerald Guardians, and one of Excali's wins was a forfeit. So at the same time, I can say that they're equally matched because they have equal wins and equal map wins. At the same time, I cannot say that as Emerald actually has shown that through all three of their games compared to Excali, who kinda got a free win, though I won't say they're bad, because they're definitely not bad at all, by any means. Alrighty. Okay. And we're gonna be going into Hanamura now.
Traveling to Hanamura.
My bad.
Initiating match.
I honestly do not remember casting an Excali game. I do remember casting Guardians once or twice, but oh Jesus, the camera. I do not remember casting any games for Excali. I might have, and I just have bad memory, but I don't know. Alrighty.
Ready for battle.
Alright, on the side of Pachimari, we're going to be running the Rhine Zarya with a Torbjorn. Baptiste Mercy as well. Which is... not at all, Bob. Which is an interesting choice, I would say. Personally, I would run an Ana Mercy on this map, but this is fine. I do like the Torbjorn pick, as well as the McCree. This is a good look, especially into what it seems that Dragons is going to be running, the Pharmacy with the McCree. Diva instead of Zarya, which it's more of a rush style. I kind of like it, compared to the Raw Brawl. Ooh. B-Dog takes down Skinny, but Ace in return gets the Mercy, and they're already going hard even here. B does get the res onto Clough. Oh, he is flashed fanned. McCree is on the point with the Diva, but they do not have the manpower to keep this point. And that'll be a quick and clean fight for Pachimari. Platonic is highly charged here. Oh, definitely. And the shatter coming out from Phoenix gets blocked by a bubble, sending B into the Valkyrie. Ooh! Zeke getting 2 with his high noon. Getting a fourth! Waiting for healing behind a rock. And the Torb is still up, and there he goes. That was a very clean fight for Dragons there. A very good push. And they only used 2 ults for it. And they were 2 that you can get back quite quick, so this won't really put them at any sort of disadvantage. Ooh. Phoenix going for the pin, gets nanoed, but there is a grab shatter in the back line. Phoenix getting 3. And he has the shatter again. He's ready to use it. And that will be a clean take for Dragon's Guard. Oh.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Dragon's Guard is looking very good on this map here. I'm not sure what exactly. No. It seems that the coordination coming out from Dragon's Guard is something that isn't really being matched right now by Pachimari. The score is currently 1-0 to Dragon's Guard, with a current 2-0. Dragon's Guard defending now with 4 minutes on their clock for attack. They're going to be running out with that Rhine Diva and a Junkrat Ashe. This is a comp I love to see, personally. They're going to run the double main support on a Moira. I would prefer the Mercy over the Moira, again. And it seems that Apache is going to be running with the Rhine Zarya again. Running the Moira Mercy this time, with double hit scan Soldier Ashe. Score currently is 1-0 Dragon's Guard. Apache looks Phoenix here's building up Shatter quickly. Stable. Oh, Phoenix catching 2 with the fire strike, taking the charge in. Will he get a 3rd? Yep. And there's the 4th. Phoenix getting a 4K. Now has the Shatter for Dragon's Guard. Now it seems that on the side of Pachimari, they've built up both support ults, and on the side of Dragon's Guard, they built up their support ults, a Tire and Shatter, which will leave them at the major advantage here for ults. Tire will be coming out here. Does get 2, Zarya and Soldier. But Ace will pick their Moira in return, and they do not have the Mercy to res that. Apache will now be coming up on 5 ults here soon. Shooting in the Coalescence, but Dragons retaliating with the Nano. Shatter coming out from Pachimari. They're gonna go in with this, or Sights and Valk as well coming out. They're using quite a few ults. And the fight is still going even. Now they send out the Bob from the side of Dragons. Zeke again getting 4. And even after using 3 ults on the side of Pachimari, they do not take that. That is going to be a major loss there for them. Dragon's Guard will have a Shatter, Bomb, Tire, and a Coalescence for this fight here. Tire coming out from B-Dog, catches 3. And the Bum catching another. Ashe again is left to fire, Zeke catching him quickly. Pachimari will start to push in. They do have the Symmetra. but their Reinhardt goes down. I'm not sure what happened, honestly. They send again Phoenix flying in with a charge, getting 3. You know, this is at the same time sad. It kind of leaves me to wonder which 4K will end up being play from Dragon's Guard. um,
Play of the game.
and it'll be Zeki's.
It's Halloween.
Bob changes his prediction to a 3-0 wipe. I see, I see.
Ah, impressive, if I do say so myself.
Okay. I cannot blame you. No, I cannot. Who else did I need? Slim. Apparently Bishy's children are trying to steal his bank account. I'm not exactly sure what he means by that. I'm not gonna lie. Slim Presenic. I'm just waiting for any swaps on the side of Pachimori. Oh, give me one moment here. Do 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 do. I need to check this, I believe. I wish these were organized. Um, mhm. Sorry about the pause here. Just making sure a few things are in order. Checking in with our other casters as well, so my apologies. Alrighty, need to put in lion for frog. Okay. I'll check if teams are ready now. I forgot about the map. Okay, let me see. Which map is it? Blizzard World. Okay. Do not remember where Blizzard... There it is. No, it's Hollywood. I'm looking at the wrong one. There we go. No, it's not! Shit! It's Blizzard. I've been bamboozled. I was told the wrong map. Okay, check if they're ready again. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Just waiting on Patchy. Oh, my internet. Bugging. Alrighty, we're going in now.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
Oh, you can see my strict drift. How nice.
Initiating launch.
My very slight stick drift. Alrighty. So now Dragon's Guard is going to be on the blue on the left, and we're going to have Pechamari on the right in red. Stop drifting. I will be honest and say that I do expect this to be a 3-0 for Dragon's Guard.
Ready.
It's currently a 2-0 for them. feel like they just have the synergy for this. Oh, Doomfist.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
It's gonna be a Doomfist Junkrat. That is an interesting comp for Blizzard World, I will say. I'm used to seeing a hit scan in place of the Doom. And then on the side of Patchy, they will be running the Rhine Zarya again with the Soldier Hanzo. Which is gonna be interesting. Both sides running a Mercy Ana. Clef just going in. Phoenix taking those short pins. Ooh. Almost going down for it. But they do get 2 picks onto Pachimari, and they need to fall back here. They're gonna be taking this left side here, probably trying to catch the Junkrat out. Shatter catching. I don't. I'm very confused currently. I don't know exactly what happened, I'm not gonna lie, other than Shatter. Shatter. Did Phoenix go down there? Phoenix did go down there, and he's already back. And down goes the Mercy. That is a huge pick from Ace. And Phoenix going down, ooh, overpinning, getting punished for it. Patchy is starting to show better progress here. It does seem that they only have 1 on the card here, which I do not suggest, but you know, you do you. And the bomb coming in, catching B. Skinny will res it. Where were their tanks? Patchy's tanks were pushed up way too far there, and they did not have the support of their team. Dumo coming in, getting slept. B. Just better. And the, and the pin Nano going on to Clef. Shatter coming out, catching the Mercy. But will they be able to follow up? Ooh, fat grab, but also a fat Shatter. Tyre coming in from B-Dog, catching Chew, but it does look like Patchy has won this fight. No screen. Audio. Hold on. Taking. No, we cannot. What is? Oh no, it hadn't restarted yet. Is it working? What's this do? Having a bit of a struggle. Mind me. Can you? Someone in chat tell me if you can see the stream. Okay, Skinny has returned. It's worked now? Thank you very much. Okay. We are going to unpause it now. And Lion goes down to B-Dog. Getting the res now, Patchy is slowly falling. They will from Dragon's Guard. Which I do not like.
Your support has arrived.
Mind me. Going out from B. Oh! Catching 4. B-Dog, the teabag and the thanks. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Patchy will be coming up with pretty much all of their ults here compared to the High Noon Shatter and Diva Bomb on the side of Dragon's Guard. The thing is, they need to use them. Screen glitch again. Oh, I have to let this fight play out and then check if I can fix it. Ooh, sleep catching Zeke. The Shatter Bomb from behind gets 2. And again, B-Dog with the thanks of the teabag. If this stream issue keeps happening, I'm gonna have a conniption fit. I'm not exactly sure what's happening. This is... Why are you watching if it's boring? I don't know how to fix this. Because it is just being stupid. Okay, see if that works or not. Bucket is actually Masters. This is a struggle. It's quite annoying. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, and we're going back in.
I am not a good loser.
Hey,
Oh, my internet is shit. How do I not BM players in this game? Well, I mean, It helps that I'm generally a nice person.
Let's keep it moving.
Oh, no, skinny. That hurt. But, yeah, I also know these teams' players.
Score. 0.
Oh, definitely not. I
Switching sides.
don't really BM them. I personally coach Pachamari, and I'm quite
Initiating
close to Dragon's Guard in general, so I don't really think of any BM towards them. I wouldn't say it's too hard. I'm too bad to coach.
ready for
Damn.
battle.
Sorry, dude. Ooh, the voice crack.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Who's putting all the click emotes? Who's doing this? God damn it, Bucket. Is it you? Bucket next week's up too. Alrighty, we're gonna be running a Soldier Tracer on defense for Pachamari, running the double shield Rhine Sig. This is a different look,
Attackers incoming.
tank-wise. We've only really seen them run the Rhine Zarya. And they're gonna... Dragons is gonna go back to their double heals, also running a Tracer, but they still have the Junkrat, which seems to be doing them quite well. They are running, however, their same Div Zarya, so... They're gonna push in here. Sigma goes down on the side of Patchy. Oh, Skinny trying to get the res, gets pinned. Phoenix is just going in, hammer swinging. Not a care in the world. Gets taken out for it. Patchy is taking this back. Maybe? Pulse bomb coming out. Oh, the shatter rotate. Shatter. The shield rotate. Does have shatter from Clef. Nano onto the Sigma, going behind, gets slept. Shatter coming out from Clef, gets blocked. There's a Diva in the back line, demacked. Phoenix, again, taking that charge, does not get punished for it. Dragons is going to want to keep this space here, and is going to attempt to keep it. Phoenix does get taken down there. Pulse bomb coming out from Dragons. Valkyrie and Tyre coming out from two sides. Oh! Oh! The Tyre onto the Valkyrie Mercy. And Junkrat in the back line. Gets taken care of. Patchy is pushing up here. The Rhine anteing on the side of Dragon's Guard. Going in with the Coalescence and the bomb being thrown. Catching Clef. You're fucking kidding me. There has to be a screen. Ah. Oh, I'm gonna have a fit. My Wi-Fi is apparently just really bad, and that's what's causing this dream. My apologies. I am gonna mold, Bucket. I am gonna mold. If this doesn't fix it. um, I honestly just might have to do the rest of this as an audio recording if I want to give my analyst anything to work with. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. If the video doesn't come back on. So, because so far, doesn't look like it wants to. So, that's nice. Um, just narrate what's happening. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna have to narrate what's happening on audiobook. Okay. Let's do our best to narrate this. Dragon's Guard is now pushing through point 2, about halfway to where Pachimari has capped. They're going to be closing quickly with their 4 on the payload. They will have a Shatter and a Nano for this fight, and they are pushing slowly. I don't know if Patchy will touch here. Then they do at 38 meters. Flux coming, and they C9. And that is going to be a 3-0 for Dragon's Guard. What a... Oh, and here's the play of the game where B-Dog pulls his tire over the statue and gets 4. Putting down the thanks spray, waving, and teabagging. Just like a good sport. And that is gonna be where the game ends. I do interviews? It'd probably make this audiobook more entertaining. Oh, did it really come? I'll see if they want interviews or not. Okay. We can see them now. I know, Bucket. I'm so mad. Pick me, pick me. Alrighty. You're gonna interview Phoenix. I'm gonna ask B if she wants an interview as well. What a wonderful time for the broadcast to show you a picture. Because you get to see Phoenix as he talks. Can someone play for a team and still cast games? Yes, they can. Ask him who inspired you to become a god tier, Ryan. Alright, I will do. Oh! B-Dog giving tips. Where is Phoenix? In flight to group. I cannot invite him to group. Alrighty. And here we are. Hello there.
Hello!
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. Other than my tiny rage moment at the stream being stupid.
A little bit of baby
They can
rage.
see, by the way, now. As soon as the game ends, they can see.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's annoying. But the first question, actually, comes from Bucket, because he wants to know who inspired you to become a god tier Rhine. Those are his exact words.
That would be the one, the only bucket.
Oh my. So you used to coach you then?
Yeah, he used to coach for us.
Ah, I see, I see. Alrighty. What were your thoughts on the game then?
Honestly, today we did a heck of a lot better than we did against Emerald. We stepped up a lot in the mental game, and everybody was just playing really, really well. We didn't make too many mistakes, in my opinion.
Is there anybody you feel stepped it up a lot, really? Showed a lot of improvement?
B-Dog and Zeke, that's their first game for us, so I can't really comment too much on them. But I know Marsh, I know yesterday all of our guys were having Wi-Fi issues, so I'm really happy that we were all able to do that today. But
Oh,
one
wow.
person I feel that stepped up a lot was Cretus. He was doing really, really well, and he was able to cover for my dumbass when I was feeding. You know, it was just really nice
Just
to
like
have
an
someone.
off-tank should.
Yeah.
Um, any thoughts on the enemy team? Things they did well, didn't do well, can improve on?
For the enemy team, I think it was really well. I think just a little bit of extra coordination would have helped them, just because we were able to point out which people were going in too fast and then take them out. I know that a lot of them. I know that, for example, a lot of our guys are EU, and they'll have trouble keeping up with the games at some point. So, I know just knowing from them that I know these guys they aren't EU, all that. But a lot more coordination helps in being able to slow down your plans a little bit. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they're talking fast in comms or whatever, how their comms are, but that would be one thing that I would recommend.
Okay. How do you feel about MVP? Because you are getting MVP.
Me?
Yes, you.
What did I do?
You
What
played
did I do? I
Ryan.
turbo
You
into the
did.
whole game.
And it worked, did it not?
I mean, it did, sure.
Do you
But
think
there's
there's
a
somebody
reason
else
that I
that
have
deserves it
Marsh
more?
shoving his gun so far up my ass.
And there's a reason that Marsh is HM.
Damn, alright.
The dynamic duo. My English is bad.
That's alright.
Yeah, but...
I
Thoughts?
guess MVP, personally, I would have given it to either B-Dog or dang it, what's it? Zeke. Sorry, it's been a long day.
It's
A lot
all
of
good.
stress.
Yeah.
I would have given it to one of them because they were really doing really well, getting a whole bunch of kills in there, and honestly just keeping it going.
I see. I don't know what else there is. Yes, the game is over. 3-0 Dragons. Um, any comments to Bucket? Since I'm sure he wants to hear them.
Bucket, thank you for making me an effective feeder. Thank you.
Oh my.
That's just to boost his ego.
Oh, yeah, I guess he needs more of an ego than he has.
Always.
Of course. Anyway, I think that's all good.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.
Alrighty. And that is going to be the end of our Pachimari versus Dragon's Guard game. It'll be a 3-0 to Dragons for week 3 of our Tier 4 season. There will be more games. There are more games scheduled today. I believe there is a Tier 3 Awa Awa versus No Surrender game scheduled. I believe. I'm forgetting someone. And there's also a High Sense versus Virgins game. Can't. I'm struggling right now. Scheduled for today. That'll be both on our YouTube and our Twitch. So if you enjoyed me casting alone, I'm sure you'll enjoy our duos of casters on our other games. And I guess we'll see you then. Have a nice day, everyone.